Arequipa, Peru. In Arequipa, Peru, today is July 25, 1972. The day begins very peaceful. I went to bed a bit dizzy, but now after breakfast I feel fine. It seems like a time of deep awareness, a moment of undisturbed tranquility and joy. Such moments are above all others and are completely without content. In ages past, mystics would talk of the awesome presence of God, incapable of definition, God's mysterious incomprehension. These are my feelings and thoughts at this moment. I notice that this summer journey of mine through strange and ancient places has become a story of my interior life. I have become free, and the longer I have been traveling, the deeper I seem to be delving into myself. Solitude has become my companion, despite the many people I've come to know and love. I recall the lines of Thomas Mann. Solitude gives birth to the original in us, to beauty unfamiliar, to poetry. This seems to be what is happening. I am free of any care and involvement in things, in events. I am free from any responsibility to particular people. Therefore, I feel open to God absolutely, open to God's universe in a way whereby I glide through space and time and experience the world of the Incas and at the same time the stars of the heavens. This is the way I feel, but not without disturbance. Why is it that being free of particular involvement with people, I am able to soar? I believe that being away from people externally, I am more deeply united with them interiorly. We relate as people not merely through externals, but more importantly, human to human from within. Often, when we are in the physical presence of others, many surface concerns may dominate or even eliminate the sense of a conscious internal relationship. Separation means we can only be present to one another from within. We are free of any distractions. I am soaring with God and with all people deep within. That summer of 1972, I had an extended um, summer be- between Brazil and Peru. And I was visiting people who were catechists, teaching Catholicism, uh, and, and trying to perceive, to understand how people were evangelizing the poor. It was a very rich summer for me in many, many ways. I was alone a lot, as I am in this story. I'm traveling in Arequipa, Peru, very much a desert area. And this was a high moment for me, as you can see from this peace here, really very much alone with God, but with all God's people, with all of my friends, with all of my family, with all of these people I was getting to know and love across Brazil and Peru, but not in a physical present way, but in a very, very, very deep interior way, uh, from within. I do feel, and this has come over years of prayer, very, very close to people, no matter how distant they are away, in the presence of God. And a lot of my prayer has to do with this. I make people present to myself in the presence of God. If I'm in the presence of God, I'm in the presence of people from the other side of themselves. I love that phrase. Touching people from the other side of myself, from the other side of themselves. And this is a description of a moment in which that was very powerful for me.